Good evening, everybody. Levi is in his kitchen. I am not in Levi's kitchen, and we wanted to hang for a bit. We've got a new script ready, which is going to be the next animated video, which is going to be the animation and update of Team Rocket captures a Chaozu. Hey, Jeremy Beaver, Colleen Swiglam, Ian, how's it going? Deadpool make moves on Dorothy. Runs the most. There's a Deadpool versus the Golden Girls thread on Discord. I don't have enough time to get on the Discord. I wish I did. There's so much going on there.
I reached out to somebody to see if I can get somebody to do Samantha Carter's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only voice that's actually like it's not necessary with how we are telling the story.
Yep.
But it would honestly be nice.
Hey, Rogue 53, popcorn and dark chocolate salted caramel sounds amazing. Philip Deavy, good evening. Iva Necra M is having a grilled cheese tonight. Hey, Christopher Chastain. Jeremy, I'm sure I would. Levi's making crispy chicken something or other for his family, and
I'll tell you guys.
I had homemade chicken noodle soup that wasn't spiced enough, and then I just had homemade macaroni and cheese that I just finished, and now I have water and sparkling water.
Caesar.
Hey, Azagrath. Jen P, how's it going? Hey, Levi Markin.
Hey, Levi Markin, how you going? How's that grab a little bit.
Okay, cool.
And
Pizza Hut pizza.
I'll grab a couple of these and then I'll go downstairs because I want a couple of the little beanies in my mac and cheese too.
Hey, Elise Chapman. Elise, how's it going? Yeah, so Levi's going to hop off here for a second and pop back down to his basement after he successfully navigates his downstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to go do that now. I'll be right there.
Yep. All right. Evening, Charles Winthrop. How's it going? So he seems to have frozen. It's not a big deal. So we've got the script all worked out. How surprised would Levi be? Colin Swigum, he would likely fall on his ass. Hey, 53-year-old, welcome over to Twitch. Hey, Nathan Howlett, how's it going? I'm doing great, Charles. I'm doing really good. Jeremy Beaver, I understand that feeling 100%. Where you just went shopping, had all this food in your house, you're looking around at it, and you're like, I want pizza. You know what I mean? It's Azagrath. I agree with you. Job finding is tough. Good to hear it, Nathan. Glad to hear it. So Levi will be on here in a minute, and then we will. There he goes, and then we'll go ahead and we will read. We'll read up the script. So I wrote this script originally, and then he and I sat and looked at it, and yeah, Levi or Ival Necram, make sure that you get some food. Hey, Ninja Wolf. Yeah, when Levi gets on, we'll go ahead and read this. We're both pretty happy with it. It's pretty fun. It should be really enjoyable. Rusty Stormraven, I'm staying as cool as I can. It is right now 84 degrees at 9:30 at night. So it was 91 today, and tomorrow it's going to be 93, 94 Tuesday, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight days of 60% plus chance of rain with highs in the 80s. So it'll cool off a little bit, but it'll be wet and cloudy.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, so what I'm having for dinner tonight is I'm having some salad with Caesar dressing. I've got extra crispy chicken strip bits. Basically, I took some crispy chicken strips and cut them into bite-sized pieces. We got mac and cheese added to those with tomatoes. The type of cheese is a white cheddar and pepper. black pepper with a Gouda mixed in there as well. And I had some leftover barbecue weenies. Before my kids decided to eat all of them, I decided to add a couple of them into this mix.
Cool.
Protein, fiber, carbs, and a whole lot of vitamins, and a tea, and V8.
Works. So if everyone's ready,
Not me.
we can go ahead and dive right into this. That is as zoomed in as it gets. So
You're good.
All right.
I'll play all the other parts. You can play John and
I'll do John and Napa, and you can do all the others. All right.
yeah, I'll be good.
All right. So interior John's office. John sits at his desk arguing with a caller. Fine. Describe this Pokemon that you insist isn't in the Pokedex.
Well, it looks pretty much like a porcelain doll.
A porcelain doll.
Yes, it's got pale skin, blue eyes, red little circles on its cheeks, and speaks in this cute little high-pitched voice. Oh, what was it called? A Chaozu. And like we said, it's not in the Pokédex.
Chaozu is not a Pokemon.
Well, we got it.
You've got Chaozu inside a Pokeball?
It actually worked.
As John said this, Nappa's eyes go wide and he glances at Levi. Yeah. Yep, go ahead.
Didn't we want Nappa to be giggling slightly at that? Instead of the eyes wide, he was giggling to himself.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And with just a standard Pokeball, it was easy.
We see the animation of Chaozu being captured with Jesse's voiceover narrating the whole thing. Chaozu sits in the ground. You can just read it.
We saw Chaozu sitting on a grassy hill, staring at the clouds. We snuck up on it, and the Meowth gave us a signal. Now! The Chaozu turned. James hit it with the Pokeball, and we captured it. It's got to be a rare Pokemon. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Meowth and James at the same time. We're going to be able to afford meat tonight. Please tell Nappa thank you. The Chaozu was exactly where he said it would be.
Exactly where Nappa said it would be, huh? I can't believe they actually caught him. We only told him as a joke. We?
Hey, neither of us thought it was actually going to work. We just knew Jesse and James were dumb enough to try.
You guys need to let him go, but be ready to run when you do, because he might be upset. He's one of the more level-headed Z fighters, but that only goes so far.
Z fighter? Is that a new Pokemon type? We know how to handle these situations, John. What kind of powers does it have anyways?
Knowing and doing are two different things, Jesse. And as far as powers go, he's got a bunch of standard DBZ universe attacks like energy beams, flying, and then his other more unique abilities like Dodon Ray, Psychic Attack, Telekinesis.
I just realized this.
Self-destruction.
I just realized we need to change Jesse's line from powers to moves.
Moves, yeah.
And you can still say powers, though.
Yeah. As far as abilities go, yeah. Don't forget self-destruction. He might look cute and weak, but he's way overpowered compared to you guys. Tien flies in. John can only hear him through the phone.
I'm Tien. I'm looking for my friend Chaozu. Little guy with a green cloak and black hat. I stopped sensing him around here.
Jesse, James, who is that?
A three-eyed bald Pokemon called a Tien. 2 rares in one day. Jackpot. John, should we tell him the Chaozu is inside the Pokeball? Where is Chaozu? What is a Pokeball?
Before you do anything else.
Now!
Jesse and James each throw a Pokeball at Tien. Tien bats both aside. Meowth throws one weakly from a foot away. The Pokeball bounces off of Tien's toe, opens and captures him as he levels a tri-beam towards Jesse and James. But the capture process messes with his balance. As he is captured within the Pokeball, the tri-beam fires into the sky.
Tri-beam!
What just happened?
Now we've got a Chaozu and a Tien. 2 new Pokemon not in the Pokédex. Giovanni's going to be so happy.
You caught Tien in the Pokeball too? How?
Levi's holding a Pokeball, looking at Nappa.
I dare you. Levi smirks and throws it. It bounces off Nappa's chest. I knew it wouldn't. Nappa's caught mid-sentence. Why'd you do that? I need him answering calls.
He dared me.
John picked up the Pokeball and grimaces. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Nappa, I choose you. John throws the Pokeball into Nappa's chair and he reappears. Nappa is shell-shocked. Please don't ever put me back in there. Then Vegeta and Piccolo show up, but we can hear Jesse and James chanting the Team Rocket motto in celebration.
At the speed of light, surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth. That's right. I'm always up for a fight.
Jesse, James, who said that?
Just hold on, Vegeta. I just saw Tien Tri-Beam from here, and I think this is where I heard Chaozu yelling earlier, too. You do there! And the weird cat! Where are the three-eyed man and the porcelain doll?
Jesse, James, who is that talking to you?
A green person-shaped Pokemon and his trainer, a short man with spiky beehive hairdo and a blue spandex. You think Vegeta is my trainer? Can't fault them for recognizing true strength. We caught the Tien and the Chaozu fair and square. If you want them, battle us for them.
Just give them the Pokeballs. You don't understand how much danger you're in if Vegeta and Piccolo are there. And the green guy is not a Pokemon. Pokeballs aren't going to work on him.
I mean, so far they worked on everyone. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
You're not helping. Jesse, James, never again. Never again. Never again.
Meow!
Oh, no. A Pokeball goes flying at Piccolo. Piccolo shoots it out of the air with an energy blast.
This is why I wish we had better Pokeballs. Give me the three-eyed man and the porcelain doll now! It's Bulma's birthday, and she refuses to start the party without all her guests. And the longer she has to wait, the grumpier she gets. And the worst day my day is going to be, which means the worse your day is going to be. Prepare for trouble and make it double to protect now!
Vegeta goes Super Saiyan, starts walking towards them, his energy aura flaring hugely. Jesse and James scream in terror. They fling the Pokeball containing Tien and Chaozu towards Vegeta. He blasts both of them, and Tien and Chaozu appear, both glaring at Jesse and James.
You too. Prepare to die! Dodon Ray!
Chaozu's energy beam attacks. Jesse and James and Meowth go flying into the sky with a twinkly star at the end. You know how that happens in all the episodes?
We're blasting off again!
We cut to John with eyes wide as we hear them say that with Nappa's voice still in the background. Never again. Never again. Never again. So Nappa's going to be traumatized from being in the Pokeball.
It could wind up being a full series.
It could totally be a series, considering that they've been officially retired by Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
We could totally just do the continuing adventures of Team Rocket, misadventures of Team Rocket.
Depending on the 1 second. Yeah. Depending on if the manga or the anime. The manga, they get married, settle down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My only concern is that, not that that's a horrible thing, but that the same thing happens with them as have with the Borg and the Predator videos, is that it just becomes the same formula every time.
The difference is 100%. If you're tuning into a Team Rocket video, you know what you're fucking getting.
Yeah.
Okay. Predators, we have periodically let win. We started to change things a little bit. The Borg now have an option to, we haven't said that the new Borg have survived yet. And a lot of people have commented, oh, these guys are the guys who would survive Magneto's attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like that idea. And I definitely think that that's something that we should explore when we get the opportunity. But yes, this right now is the next thing. Enough people like that other one that it's like Billy Borg's definitely going to be a thing.
Well, no, totally. I mean, we did a whole thing. I mean, one of our best series, the Deadpool series, was based on the Borg winning, capturing him and putting implants into his body. So like the Borg won, and that's what started that whole thing. So I mean, they're way more competent. the Billy Borg. I've updated the lyrics a little bit for the Transwarp Drive song, and I've got a singer. I just need to find a band locally who they can sing with, because I want to get this produced, and I actually want to have it be performed in the Billy Borg cartoon. I'm thinking it might be really fun if, instead of attacking the planet and assimilating it that way, the Billy Borg show up and throw a hoe down for the whole planet and assimilate everyone while they're having fun.
That'd be pretty fun too.
That would be. Team Rocket versus Deadpool.
Ooh, that sucks.
He doesn't get caught in a Pokeball, but he does capture Jesse and James in a Pokeball. Azagrath, I'm sorry to hear about your apple allergy.
That one I can't say that would happen, because in the show they've been hit with Pokeballs a lot and nothing happened to them. So in their universe, there isn't like, even though like it's canon that people evolved from Pokemon, the Pokeballs as they stand currently do not capture people. Like they know the difference
in the Pokeball universe.
In the Pokemon
so
universe.
Humans who are not from the Pokemon universe are not recognized as humans.
Yep. There's a whole lot of videos, some horror ones, some comedy ones, a whole mixture of people getting caught into Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Corridor Digital did a couple too.
Hell, I mean, we've already got this established as lore, because there was a Borg versus video where they got caught inside a Pokeball.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I ever saw that episode.
Ash getting caught in one? Neither did I. But maybe the reason
Ash has never been caught in a Pokeball.
Okay. Maybe the reason, I mean, if he did for whatever reason, maybe the reason he and Pikachu have such a bond is because Ash has more Pokemon genes than the average human.
I mean, the guy can lift a Pokemon that apparently weighs 2 tons like it's nothing. So. There's whole videos dedicated to like the stuff that Ash has like accomplished. That just makes 0 sense.
Because everything that Ash has accomplished is Pikachu accomplishing it.
Or one of his Pokemon's doing it. And like Ash has taught the other Pokemon the moves. Like even in the newer series, he did like a bullet seed thing and like was teaching them, like he actually did damage. Like he did the full on move, and it's like, holy shit, what the heck? At the end of the day, it's a kid show, everyone.
Yeah.
It's just a goofy little thing that they decided to have Ash do. But it is fun to speculate. Unfortunately, they have done a lot of like backstory about like how Pokemon became a thing, how Pokeballs were a thing.
Samantha, I have not seen it. Thank you for being a big fan, but I do have it on my watch list, and hopefully we'll get to it at some point.
We needed to talk about like the streaming services that we need, because it's becoming an issue where it's like we need to watch the things that are popular to do videos on it, but neither one of us either A, have the service, or B, most of the time, the time. That's honestly the bigger one, is the time frame. I would love to do a murder bot one because I keep seeing
that is an argument. Saiyans and Namekians should be catchable. They're not human. Jeremy Beaver, I watched the first episode of The Water Magician. I thought it was great. I'm really looking forward to it. The rest of the series. If I can get her to sit down and watch a whole series of anime, that would be a victory. The only series she sat down and watched with me was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh no, I am so sorry.
She saw the episode. She's not traumatized by it.
Okay.
She understands it's fictional.
The amount of
That's
people
right, Mark. That's right. That should be, God, that quote should be like a villain support quote. Never let facts get in the way of a good crossover.
Go ahead and write it down.
Yep.
What we do like to do is we do like to like try to make them match, because people resonate with it a lot more if we can make it more canon accurate.
Are you upset at Napa because of the shirt, Chris Wilson?
I just made it worse.
She likes mysteries, for sure. Mysteries are her favorite thing. So if Apothecary Diaries is mystery, then maybe I'll have a watching partner.
There's a lot of them. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd Century is a really fun one. That's definitely more of a kid one.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons that she really enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist, is there's all the different things going on that you have to try to figure out, like, how is that happening? What is this? What is that? Where's that come from?
Detective Conan has got so many episodes though.
Yeah.
And the older seasons, even though they're being remade, it's still one of those things that it's like it's still really old regardless. Even the remakes are really old now.
Yeah.
So I like the script. There isn't like anything to really improve upon. I just really think we need to find out how much it's going to cost to animate everything.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna give him the as usual. We're gonna have him do the animate the whole thing, and then we'll make an animated version and a mixed version. Let me get back to him real quick.
This is one of those where the live action wouldn't suffer so much as like you miss so much of what's going on.
There's no way to do all the stuff on their side. It would have to be us reacting to it. We'd have to change the whole thing.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I'm going to sketch and I'm downloading the sketch. Down low ad, down low ad, down low ad.
No. Has anyone gotten a chance to see the K-pop hunter Demon Hunters yet?
I keep meaning to watch it.
It's fucking good, man.
I've heard. I have heard.
It's not a full series. You're not watching 4 hours. You're watching an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think, at max. It's a nice quick quotation marks because it's still a movie.
Is it? It's a movie, not a series.
Not a series. It's a movie.
Okay.
Oh, you need to go. I know, baby girl, but you can't be in the live stream.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
I opened my downstairs door so the cats can go up and down the stairs now.
Oh, cool. That sucks, Levi Mark. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll be able to take a look at that one second.
I started watching the Reincarnated as a Vending Machine series.
I watched like an episode of it, like the preview episode, because when they announced that they was going to get an anime, they did that thing, and I've read the manga a little bit, and I'm
4 or 5 episodes in, and it's fun, but it's super formulaic, and he just has to basically buy points to upgrade. And it just got it. I'm looking at it going, this is a full season and a half of this. And
how long is each episode?
About 20 minutes.
Honestly, they should have done like 5-10 minute episodes. Cut it in half. It would have been much better.
Well, and so I mean, it's just like, the fights are fun, but the animation art style is cheaper. And I'm just kind of like, it's okay. Reincarnated as Slime is one of my top 5 series. Chris Wilson, I love that series. This one, I'm probably not going to watch any more of it.
And for everyone wondering here, I have a tendency to read more manga than I watch anime, mainly because like it is so much easier for me to devour 3 or 4 series in manga form than it is for me to dedicate time to watch it. Like I can, in the same amount of span, I can watch a half-hour episode. I can almost finish half a series sometimes of some of these anime.
Yep. Hey, Stephen Lockie. I have not played Cyberpunk, but I have seen the anime Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which is a top 10, maybe top 15 series for me. I don't have the attention span or the energy to play single player games like Cyberpunk. Nor do I have the energy to finish huge games like that either anymore, unfortunately.
That's kind of been my thing, is like I have no problem with sim games, and one of the reasons why I like playing simulator games is because I can pick it up, set it, and for a lot of the ones that I choose, there are some other ones that I have to be more active, but a lot of the ones I choose, I can sit down for like a half hour, get it to the point to where I can get up and go do other things while it's doing its thing on normal speed, come back, do everything I need to do, and redo that, and I get to have fun like doing that stuff. So.
Yep.
I played it when it first came out, when it had all those like really bad bugs and glitches and everything, and I have not picked it back up. I own it. I own it outright. I think I own it twice over on accident. But yeah, Samantha, I saw the Minecraft movie. It's not a movie that I would. I got to watch it in theater before the theaters went crazy. I'll say that. So my experience versus a lot of other people's experience is vastly different. I got to watch it opening weekend before people went crazy and knew about Chicken Jockey and started yelling it and all that stuff, like, yes, there was a little bit of pandemonium, but it was more laughter and family oriented based. Like, oh my God, this thing happened. Oh my God, this thing happened. All the references. If you were to tell me to watch the Minecraft movie at home by myself, I would not be able to do it.
Really?
I enjoyed it really because I like half the references I honestly didn't get. A good portion of them I still got. But watching it with my kids was enjoyable. Watching it with my kids at home when I want to do something else, more than likely, probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I get that.
But watching it in the theater with the knowledge that I'm sitting down here to enjoy this and hearing everyone else react the same way from like a franchise that you love, like the Doctor Who movie was a similar experience where I really wanted to go watch that, and I went by myself without the family because this wasn't available to take anyone else when it came out. And I enjoyed it. Had I watched it by myself, I don't think I would have enjoyed it nearly as much because the atmosphere was so friendly and just electric and fun and just this thing of like, this is really cool. We're quiet when we need to be quiet. We're like, when we need to be, so on and so forth. And that's what I love about movies and going to the movie theater as a whole. Because that's what I grew up on is I didn't get a whole lot of movies at home. We had the dollar theater, that kind of stuff. When I got to go to when I got to go watch stuff, it was that, or I watched it on PBS or stuff like that.
So, is there a specific series that is? You trying to figure the name of it out, Xena, or just in general? Thanks, Hardcore Player 316.
50th anniversary.
They're still making Underworld movies?
Really?
I had no idea.
The last one I knew about was that werewolf one. Jesus Christ. What? There's 6 of them.
What? Holy God. I had no idea.
Holy fuck. 2016, like, I thought the 2012 Awakening.
Yeah.
I thought the evolution's the one where like it was the vampire or werewolf hybrid.
Yeah.
But apparently there's Awakening and Blood Wars. Is it the same actor?
It's not still Kate Beckinsale.
It is.
In number 6?
2016, Kate is still playing it.
She's still playing Celine?
Yeah. In 2016, she was still playing Celine.
That rhymes. 16 Celine.
There's Awakening, but I don't see anything about a 6 movie. I see somebody, it looks like somebody did something with AI, but Underworld 6. This doesn't look like a legitimate thing. I'm not finding anything about.
There's no confirmation. Rise of the Dark Blood.
Yeah, you get Rise of the Dark Blood, Rise of the Vampire, Rise of there's a bunch of.
So the director, okay, yeah. The director has said there's space in the underworld for more movies, but.
And Kate is on board, but okay, thank you, Reddit. No, none of these are real. As of right now, there's no official confirmation.
Yeah, there's a concept trailer for Underworld Shadowborn.
Yeah, hardcore player. You got to be really careful, especially with AI out now. You got to do due diligence and dang near, double triple check stuff. But there's nothing. It's all fan animated or stuff like that. Director would like to. Sony has the rights, unless they, and I highly doubt that they will. I can see them remaking it, starting from scratch with a new actor and everything. I do not see them continuing on unless they want a low budget film.
I mean, the last one was 9 years ago. Kate Beckinsale's 51 now. She would have been 42. I mean, special effects can do a lot, but at a certain point, at a certain point, she's not going to pass for an immortal vampire.
Not only that, just like the ability to the way you would move compared to how she used to be able to move.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not comparing it to me. I'm disabled. But I'm saying is like, look at Hugh Jackman, who, like, for the Deadpool movie got ripped, but even straight up said, I hated it, and there was a reason why I didn't move the way I did in the previous ones. Like, he legitimately is in the best shape that you could possibly have for a human almost.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm pushing 60. I'm good.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh.
I cannot wait. So here's the funny thing. So we've all been excited about Spaceballs 2, right?
Yeah.
Everyone goes, they missed an opportunity in Spaceballs 2 to announce it a year later and then release it the next day or whatever. What if it never comes out?
I think that would be, and this is gonna sound horrible. I would prefer that, to be honest. And if they just re-release the first one,
or if they have like just a commercial where it you see the preview or whatever, and it's Colonel Sanders and Dark Helmet standing there, and he's like, "Where's the movie?" Or where's the movie? And he's like, "They haven't made it yet." What do you mean they haven't made it yet? Budget cuts, tariffs. Sorry. When's it coming out? We don't know, sir. We don't know. Do you want a coffee? Yes. Everyone knows I drink coffee when I'm upset. Like just something like that. And then that's all we ever get.
And one of the reasons why, let me explain why I don't want to have a second one. That opportunity and ship sailed. And at this point, making one, and I get that a bunch of people are like, oh, there's plenty of stuff. Yeah, sure. Remember how old these people are. Mel Brooks is 99. Going on 100.
He's 99?
Yeah.
Thought he was 91.
Or
holy God, no, he's 99. You're right.
Yeah. So, like Leo says, most of the original cast said this is one of those, let it be a cult classic. Let it rest. Let it be its thing. Because you're going to have this go only one of two ways. There is not going to be a third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, or anything like that. It's either going to be fucking fantastic. It's going to be beyond good. They're going to be able to live up to the hype, and it's going to do well.
Right.
But this is a sequel that is how many years apart?
Yeah.
And the trend of sequels is that they usually do not do well. The third one usually does better than the sequel does. There's no third happening to this. No way in hell is a third movie happening at all. So it's either going to be good or it's going to be some form of bad. And when I say some form of bad, it doesn't mean that the movie will be bad. It just means that it will not live up to the original, and that will make it bad because everyone will be like, well, it wasn't as good as the original. Well, it wasn't this. And
yeah,
that will be the nail in the coffin for Spaceballs as a whole.
I just don't want it to be the Spaceballs version of the Dumb and Dumber sequel.
Which version Dumb and Dumber? Like the sequel Dumb and Dumber was good. The
No, the one with Jim Carrey, the sequel.
Are we talking about the one where they're older?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's like
there's one where they're younger with different actors, which is Dumb and Dumberer.
No, there's like
or one of them is Dumb and Dumber 2 TOO, and one is Dumb and Dumberer.
I thought Jim did 2. Yeah, there are 2. You had Dumb and Dumber 2, and then you had the one where the actors changed,
which was a prequel called,
and that was honestly horrible.
And the sequel with them as older, I thought was absolutely horrible too. I hated it.
The one that came out in 2014, right?
I hated it so much. I didn't laugh once.
The joke that he pretended to be unable to do anything for years and years. I'm like, I don't even think someone of that intelligence level would have been able to commit to that, first of all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Long Hauler. Oh, I don't have the captions done, and I don't want to give it away because like this is effectively done. I'll show Chris it, but I'm not going to show anyone else. Stitchgate Part 2 is done except for captions. One of the things I will show you guys, if I can find it, is one of the icons that I created that I like, outside of the fact that I made him a little squarish. I just realized that. So the Gould talk on this communication device that's round, and I needed to create a Sokar's avatar. And so this is what I made.
Awesome.
Yeah. I enhanced the way Sokar looked, but I downed his colors, made him a little bit more muted on colors, enhanced the shadows a little bit. I took what is essentially a fushigi ball and messed around with it, and bam.
I remember those commercials and how bad they were.
Oh my god. At least they have some kind of use, right?
Yeah, for a Sokar background.
Oh my god.
Look, guys, if kids don't like this, at least someday someone will use it as a background for the Gould communication device.
Oh my god. I think it'll be a bit more. Okay, so OpenOcta said that it's going to be probably about $400 to animate it.
Yep.
Which that means it's going to be an extra 100. That's not bad. So.
Well, I mean that's just 100 more than we were already basically given the money for it. So.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's great. And that's because I was able to make that for virtually nothing. Also, the irony is that the printer that was made on decided it wanted to. I was making some other stuff, and a bunch of plastic got all globbed up and killed my my thermistor, which basically regulates the temperature of it. It's only $20, but it takes like 3 months for me to like get those in. And I was like, oh, please let me have one extra. I could have swore I bought an extra one, and I do. I have one little extra. I was like, but then I have no more. And it takes me about an hour to take and fix all that stuff compared to like the P1P. This is why I like the difference in the printers, right? So the Bamboo A1 series is a really inexpensive machine to get into. And while you can repair it probably a little bit easier in the sense that you have better access to things. It's also very specific, very like you can't buy off the shelf parts with quotation marks around that. But it like you can look up how to repair it. The P1Ps, they're very like plug and play-ish for a lot of the parts that you would normally need to repair. Anything large, you're going to be taking things apart. But it's a lot easier to change out its nozzle and its thermostat and things that you would replace often are very easy to replace. Everyone bear hug. I'm okay. It's out of commission, and it's been my go-to printer for a while because I can do the color changes on it. And it just kind of sucks that I'm not going to get to fixing that anytime soon. I'm going to wait until I have another part in before I fix that.
I get that. That's still kind of frustrating, though.
I have the part. I just don't want to replace the part. If something happens, a couple weeks in, and I haven't gotten a new one in. And that's just the reality of like anything that is moving has a bunch of moving parts. If it's not a super high-end thing,
right?
There's a chance that thing will break again.
Yeah, that's tough.
And it's not an expensive part. It's a $20 part, which I guess is still like expensive considering what it's used for. But it's how long it takes to get to me is the problem. That's cool. If I got some people here into 3D printing, I'm very, very happy for that. It's a very awesome little hobby to have. And if you do business stuff, you can make a business out of it. That's also why, Chris, I was about to say I can make myself a Pokeball. And then I remembered that I really can't right now. Because in order to make it look good, the color changing is necessary. And I also don't have white filament right now. So I'm going to be spending $20, $30 just to get white. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. If I'm going to spend $20, I'd rather just get the Pokeball and be done.
We can just get little, are we going to get like little plush Pokeballs?
Yeah, you can do that.
And that might be, I actually want, what you call it? A
stress toy?
Stress ball, yeah. That'd be the easiest thing to do.
Pokeball, stress ball. Ironically enough, a Great Ball is slightly cheaper than the Pokeball. They have a red foam squish ball, but I'm not finding anything on Amazon for that. I for like $12, and it would get here around the 17th.
Yeah.
If we're wanting to record this and have this done fast enough for him to work on, we need something a little bit quicker than that.
Right, I know.
The plush ball looks a little on the big side. Jesus, 5 inches? That's a little on the big side, isn't it?
And there's the Bluetooth speaker, which is $20. I don't want to be throwing that.
That's the reason why I don't want to throw the one I have. It's actually a Bluetooth controller for the Switch.
Yeah.
and it actually has Mewtwo in it. And I was like, I don't really want to throw it.
I get that 100%. Oh man. I get that totally.
Yeah. We can get an Ultra Ball. But the whole joke is it needs to be a regular one.
Well, it could be that Levi in the office has a Master Ball. Because you can get a Master Ball. I don't know what it's made of. For $14, and that's got that's Prime.
Whatever you feel comfortable with using for props, I'm okay with, man. I don't really care. I wish I could make it
battery
myself.
powered.
Huh?
It's battery powered, but looks like it's rechargeable. Hold on. Oh, this thing opens up. Hold on. It's got a whole hinge. It's got a whole hinge at the back of it and stuff. That's not going to work.
Well, we can have a hinge one as long as it's a cheapo one, you know. I could probably just as easily go to Target or something and find one of those cheap Pokeball toys. Because the ones that have Pokemon in them,
yeah,
you can get for relative. Let's see, get it tomorrow. You can get the Lego ones. I don't think anyone's gonna care if it looks like a little bit like a Lego. That's whatever.
We can't throw a Lego Pokeball because it's gonna break.
You also don't need to be throwing it so hard that it breaks. These Pokemon Clip and Go Pokeballs are meant to, as like battle ball figures. You legitimately toss them out, and then they pop open, they spring open.
I cannot believe there aren't Pokeball stress balls.
There used to be. That's the weird thing. Oh, and for everyone, I was like, give me a giant hug. You can give me one for my insurance, pulling a fast one on me. Fucking bullshit. We're waiting until like Monday/Wednesday to see like how bad the situation really is. And for everyone, I told you guys, I don't know if I told Chris this. The reason why this sucks so badly isn't the fact that they took nearly $400. It's the fact that I had already scheduled stuff that I can no longer stop. I already scheduled bills to come out. Because I had looked and it didn't say, like, before I scheduled these things, I was like, hey, it looks like it's gonna come out. Great, I'll go ahead and schedule this stuff.
Yeah. Talking about Julian McMahon, yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's what did he play again?
He played Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah.
In the original Fantastic Four movies. He was the doctor in the show Nip Tuck. He was the non-demon form of the bad guy from Charmed, but also the love interest for I don't remember which character.
Yeah, he died from his private battle of cancer. That is so horrible. I'm gonna have to remake this. Always dry your filament, everyone.
It blows my mind that there aren't Pokemon stress balls.
Bet you if you go to AliExpress, there probably are.
Oh, do I have Lucky? Is it locked in my closet? Oh, dude, come on, dude.
Oh, hey!
My dog's gotten in the habit of sleeping in my closet, and so when I close those doors to block it off, it sometimes gets stuck in there.
So yeah, it used to be a thing. I found some on eBay, but they're like faded.
Yeah.
I knew it used to be a thing, but yeah, they're really badly faded. You can get one on Squishy Pokeball, Center Pokeball on eBay.
We'll just get plush ones.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're slightly larger. It's the joke is it will still function the same way of just like thunk thunk.
Right.
You want me to buy it, or are you buying them?
I got it.
Okay.
Get one for me and one for you. They're both on Prime, so I need you to shoot me your new address because I don't have the new one saved on Amazon.
There you go. Robert, that's my P.O. box. And I have to make planned trips to there because it is nowhere close to us. And since it's summertime, we're not exactly going anywhere near it.
All right, got it. You can delete that now if you want to. Don't have to.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there for now. If you want to save it somewhere else, you can.
No, I actually have shipped to you from there to there from Amazon, so it does have that address in here already.
Then we're good. I'll just get rid of it. Not a big deal. Levi, check coffee. What am I checking coffee for?
I can get it delivered tomorrow for $2.99 versus 1 day shipping. Oh, it'll be tomorrow anyways for free. I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, just we do 1 day for free. Okay.
Steven, you didn't. I think you did. The thing, Steven, I think just sent me 20 if my thing works. I think it's 20. It takes me a week to get those funds back. Oh, thank yeah, there it is. Dude, you did not need to do that. Thank you. If I start that now, I'll probably have it because it goes the Wednesday, so it would be there by Friday.
Okay. So you're going to get your Pokeball tomorrow. I don't get mine till Tuesday.
It just means I'm closer to the center that it actually is coming from.
Yep.
What the heck? This is acting kind of glitchy.
So Razor wanted $120 to send me the head cushion that's supposed to come with this chair.
120?
Yeah, so I told him, I said, I'm not doing that. So I bought this for $15 on Amazon, and it's perfect. It fits over the top of it. It's nice and soft. I could fall asleep like this right now and be perfectly happy.
I've got to get a new chair eventually. How much was that Razor chair?
Oh, this one was free because they gave it to me as a.
I know, but it's like a $500-$600 chair.
$600, yeah.
How much is the commission that we get? Or you get?
If anyone buys one, which I don't expect to happen, like $120, I think.
Trying to debate on like that's a lot. Like this chair was about the same price.
I'll say right now. I mean, I'm violating the terms of the affiliate deal, but I mean, I'm not promoting it right now. But I would never have I would never have bought this chair outright if I was looking for a chair. There's no way.
That's another thing. Is like and did you unless you sign an agreement saying you can't say that, you should be fine because there was a new law that in place that allows us to be honest regardless.
I mean, it's comfortable. Is it amazing beyond amazing versus other chairs? I don't see a difference.
I had like when I was trying out different chairs. Oh shit. I went through like 3 different ones before I got this one. One of the ones I really liked that was like the most comfortable chair, and it was supposed to be built for somebody like twice my size, like 600
Yeah.
pounds was its rating.
Oh wow.
And it had like these big comfy cushion and everything, and like like it was really nice. Like, dude, cannot stress that. It was a Serta chair, Serta office chair, super
nice.
expensive. It broke on me within a
Oh,
week.
man. Within a week?
Within a week. Yeah, Steven, your chair doesn't count because your chair is like an entire desk chair setup that is mechanized and has stuff in it. So no, your chair doesn't count. He has one of those ones that you like sit in and you can like recline it with the motorized recline, and it'll move you and you can like go this way and that way. You know.
Oh, nice.
So I've got a Secret Labs chair, and in Secret Labs, mind you, saw my little cat thing, this little thing here, when I posted about it. So they know about the chair and the stuff I did to it. And I asked straight up, I was like, well, can I get a longer warranty since this is here? And they're like, no. But my chair's over 5 years old, and I most definitely need a new one because the bottom part has been having issues. The sides have issues. I'm at the point to where the amount of things I would replace in the chair would cost me a new chair.
Yeah.
And I've looked into some ones.
Yeah.
And I'm a bigger guy. I've always been a bigger guy. Even if I were to be 100 pounds less, I'm going to stress this before somebody says just lose the weight. Even if I was 100 pounds less, I'm tall enough that I need the larger chair.
Yeah. Secret Labs chairs are the same price as Ray. Oh, here's a Razer. So Razer's Iskra V2 X is only $300 on Amazon.
I'm okay.
This is the Iskra V3.
If things start hurting bad enough that I can't function at work with this chair or something like that,
yeah,
that's when I will probably go ahead and get a new chair. For now, I just put another cushion on top of this one. I've got a back cushion, and it functions.
Yep.
So that's not a chair; it's a throne. Yeah. Here's the thing: I've looked into full-on office chairs, the kinds of chairs that you get at like call center office that are like specifically for sitting in for 8-10 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
They're thousands of fucking dollars. Thousands.
Yep.
They are not your $100 office chair.
Yep.
I wish I could have taken the one from one of my previous employments, but no. Those things were comfortable. And no way would I have been able to have had a cat on them, but they were comfortable.
Yeah.
6'2", down from 400 pounds. If I was 100 pounds less, yeah, Stephen, don't. We got 43 people in here today, by the way.
That's awesome.
6 of them are on Twitch. For those of you on Twitch, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I want to see if anyone's we've got follows. We didn't get any bits yet today. Okay. Suggested collabs if I wanted to collab. The other day, Popo rated us with his like 17 or 18 viewers or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Swung over and said hi. I sent Popo the lines a few days ago. I don't know. Oh, Rusty. I said no one's there. We go. 100 less, I'd be 100 pounds. Oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Rusty. Appreciate it.
You guys are insane. I'm glad we popped on because like the original script that I saw of the Pokemon script, I was like, oh, I've got a lot to say about this.
Yep.
and we sat down and we hammered out a really fun script. I really like it, and the animation I really hope is going to go really well. All the parts that you wrote out about Tien and Vegeta swapping and whatnot, if those all get animated the way I would that I envision,
Yeah,
it would be really awesome. I would love to see. It's still 2D animation, but I would love to see like a DB style type of
I
anime.
agree. I agree. He said he loves anime and loves animating anime. So,
So,
who all in here was in here earlier when we read the script? Has anyone here not seen the script yet? I'd be fine reading it again if y'all want.
I could do one more read. I'd probably need to get up and get some more tea though.
Well, and then after that, I'm gonna want to call it. I'm getting tired. Let's do another read, and if people tell us to stop, we can stop.
All right, Steven. All right, give me a moment to get some tea though. Like I said,
All right. Zeno, we got the script for the next animation. The next animation is going to be an updated version of Team Rocket captures Chaozu. As soon as Levi's back from getting his tea, we'll go ahead and read it. Stephen Lockie, there is more Billy Borg in the pipeline. We need to write the scripts and film the videos.
I love the fact that there's going to be opportunity for other people to do other voices, but I love the idea that it's just basically me and you and an accent. Yeah.
Zeno, what is Mau Mau?
Oh. All right.
And am I going to like or not like this?
One of the other, you know
Peter
what?
Gethard, it's villain_support.
We should honestly put in the Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah. Once it launches.
Like if we get like 6K Billy Borg, you know?
Yeah.
I can see us if we get enough doing the full office thing, but like that would be a ridiculous amount.
I see what you're saying. Stephen Long, okay, gotcha. Okay.
All right, everyone. We're gonna
I thought Mau Mau was some obscure form of massage. And I'm like, am I receiving this or giving this? All right.
Because I kind of want to. I love you all, but I got to see you all tomorrow too.
Yeah. All right. Interior, John's office. John sits at his desk, arguing with the caller. Fine. Describe this Pokemon that you insist isn't in the Pokedex.
Well, it pretty much looks like a porcelain doll.
A porcelain doll.
Yes, it's got pale skin, big eyes, little red circles on its cheeks, and speaks in this cute little high-pitched voice. Oh, what was it called? A Chaozu. And like we said, it's not in the Pokédex.
Chaozu is not a Pokemon.
Well, we caught it.
You've got Chaozu inside a Pokemon?
It actually worked.
As John says this, Nappa starts giggling, glances at Levi, who says, yeah.
Yes, sir. With just a standard Pokeball, it was easy. We saw Chaozu sitting on a grassy hill, staring at the clouds. We snuck up on it, and the Meowth gave a signal. Meow! The Chaozu turned. James hit it with the Pokeball, and we captured it. It's got to be a rare Pokemon. I bet it's worth a lot of money. We're going to be able to afford meat tonight. Well, we should just tighten that line up. The more I say it, the more whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to afford meat tonight. Can we just change it from meat to we're going to have hot pot tonight?
Yeah.
Then there's no confusion about eating Chaozu.
We're going to eat fancy tonight.
We're going to eat fancy tonight. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Please tell Nappa thank you. The Chaozu is exactly where he said it would be.
Exactly where Nappa said it would be, huh? Nappa's laughing out loud now. John turns to glare at him. I can't believe they actually caught him. We only told them as a joke. We?
Neither of us thought it was actually going to work. We just knew Jesse and James were dumb enough to try.
You guys need to let him go, but be ready to run when you do, because he might be upset. He's one of the more level-headed Z fighters, but that only goes so far.
Z Fighter? Is that a new Pokemon type? We know how to handle these situations, John. What kind of moves does it have anyways?
Knowing and doing are two different things, Jesse. And as far as his abilities go, he's got a bunch of standard DBZ universe attacks like energy beams, flying, and then his other more unique abilities like the Dodon Ray, psychic attacks, telekinesis. Don't forget self-destruction. He might look cute and weak, but he's way overpowered compared to you guys. Tien flies in. John
Fly
can
in,
only hear him
John.
through the phone.
I'm Tien. I'm looking for my friend Shouts. Little guy with a green cloak and black cat. I stopped sensing him right around here.
Jesse, James, who is that?
A three-eyed bald Pokemon called a Tien. 2 rares in one day. Jackpot. John, should we tell him that Chaozu is inside the Pokeball? Where's Chaozu? What is a Pokeball?
Before you do anything else,
Meow!
Jesse and James each throw a Pokeball at Tien. Tien bats both aside. Meow throws one weakly from a foot away. The Pokeball bounces off Tien's toe, opens and captures him as he levels a Tri-Beam towards Jesse and James, but the capture process messes with his balance. As he is capturing the Pokeball, the Tri-Beam fires into the sky. What just happened?
Now we caught a Chaozu and a Tien. 2 Pokemon not in the Pokedex. Giovanni's going to be so happy.
You caught Tien in a Pokeball too? How?
Levi holding a Pokeball looking at Nappa.
I dare you.
Funk.
I knew it wouldn't. Why'd you do that? I need him answering calls.
He dared me.
I cannot believe I'm about to say this. Nappa, I choose you. John throws the Pokeball to Nappa's chair. He reappears. Please don't ever put me back in there. Vegeta and Piccolo show up while we hear Jesse and James chanting the Team Rocket motto in celebration.
At the speed of light, surrender now. We're prepared to fight, fight, fight. Meow, that's right. I'm always up for a fight.
Jesse, James, who said that?
Just hold on, Vegeta. I just saw Tien's Tri-Beam from around here. I think this is where I heard Chaozu yelling earlier, too. You two there, and the weird cat. Where's the three-eyed man and the porcelain doll?
Jesse, James, who is that talking to you?
A green person-shaped Pokemon and his trainer, a short man with a spiky beehive hairdo and a blue spandex. You think Vegeta is my trainer? Huh. Can't fault them for recognizing true strength. 2 Piccolo and Vegeta. We caught the Tien and the Chaozu fair and square. If you want them, you're going to have to battle us for them.
Just give them the Pokeballs. You don't understand how much danger you're in if Vegeta and Piccolo are there. And the green guy is not a Pokemon. Pokeballs aren't going to work on him.
I mean, so far they've worked on everyone. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
You're not helping. Jesse? James? Never again. Never again. Never
Meow.
again. Oh, no. A Pokeball goes flying at Piccolo. Piccolo shoots it out of the air with an energy blast.
This is why I wish we had better Pokeballs. Give me the three-eyed man and the porcelain doll now. It's Bulma's birthday, and she refuses to start the party without all her guests. The longer she has to wait, the grumpier she gets, and the worst day my day is going to be. Which means the worse your day is going to be. Prepare for trouble and make it double to protect.
Vegeta goes Super Saiyan and starts walking towards them, his energy aura flaring hugely.
Now!
Jesse and James scream in terror. They fling the Pokeballs containing Tien and Chaozu toward Vegeta. He blasts both of them, and Tien and Chaozu appear, both glaring at Jesse and James.
You two, prepare to die! Dodon Ray!
Chaozu's energy beam attacks, hits Jesse and James, and Meowth go flying into the sky with a twinkly star at the end.
We're blasting off again!
We cut to John with eyes wide as we hear them say that, with Nappa's voice still in the background. Never again. Never again. Never again.
So I really love this skit for a number of reasons. One, it reads like a Pokemon episode.
Yeah.
It really does. I love it a lot. And if things work out, it could go really well.
Yep, it's fun and spastic, and yeah, so cool. So I want to call it a night. Levi wants to get some more food. He'll see you again tomorrow. I'll
I
be
can't.
working. Y'all have an awesome night. Thanks for joining us.
Remember to take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. We wish you peace of mind, serenity, body, and spirit, and harmony among others. And until the winds blow your sails our way, have an Acme day.
Have an Acme Day is a product of the Have an Acme Day is a product of the villain. Have an Acme Day is a product of the villain. Having an Acme Day will retroactively build your account. Have an Acme Day. There we go.
Remember, have an Acme day simply means have the best day you possibly can. Bye now.